Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming out this evening. I'd like to thank Raphael and Kemraj and everyone who traveled from far and wide to be here for coming. This is a very serious occasion, very important occasion. I've been asked to speak about why I support the AFC, and for me that's very easy. I can't say that I've been involved with Guyanese politics for 20 years or 30 years or anything like that. I got involved in the late 90s after reading an article in a local newspaper about the conditions in Guyana. Prior to that, I didn't know and I didn't care what happened in Guyana. But something was awakened in me that made me get involved to see what I could do. You know, one of the reasons I'm involved, jumping forward, why I'm involved with the AFC and why I support the AFC is because of integrity. One word, integrity. Having been involved with various groups, Guyanese, non-Guyanese, what have you, it always seemed that something bad or something unusual happened, something involving a lack of integrity. Let's be honest. I think we can all, most of us Guyanese, can talk about some story, some issue involving integrity or lack thereof in some group or some Guyanese group. Let's be honest. But when I came to know or got to meet Sheila Holder specifically, I got the sense that she was a person of high honor and integrity, and over the years she's proven that. And I can't say that there is anything she's ever done or said that could make me change my mind about that. What's also true is that people of integrity tend to associate with people who have integrity. And I can say that Kemraj and Raphael have proven to be at the same level of integrity and honor and honesty as Sheila Holder. And so, it's very easy for me to be involved with the AFC. One of the things, I made it a point to do when I was selling tickets to this event was to include, younger people, nieces, my younger sister, cousins, and some of them are here, because I wanted them to get a sense of, the Guyanese heritage, to get involved in something. We as young people, and I see a lot of young people here tonight. I consider myself a young people. I won't tell you how old I am, but I consider myself a young person. But it's important that young people, young in heart, young in age, young in thinking, get involved in these things. We just saw what happened in Egypt by young people using the internet. Not burning things down, breaking things up, but by protesting and making their voices heard. And so our voices, young people's voices, have to be heard. Not just in America, not just in Egypt, but in Guyana. Right? There's a role to be played. It's our country too. Our ancestors built it, whether Indian or African or Portuguese or Chinese or Amerindian, whatever, they built it. And I think it would pain our ancestors to know what the country has come to. And I think if we could go back in time and talk to them, or they could come forward and talk to us, they would have some serious things to say to us, because they built it with their bare hands. And we've let it fall down because for too often, we've stayed silent, we've been frightened, we've been intimidated, like Lio explained. And I think we have to step forward and do our part. And I feel that the AFC is the vehicle for that at this moment in time. I know I only have 2 minutes to speak, and because, there's more I would like to say. But because we have a packed program, I'll leave it at that. Stay involved. We owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our ancestors, we owe it to our children. Thank you. Good night, everyone.